Hello guys. Did you know that from time immemorial, in many parts of the world there are countless mirages that have been recorded? This is also considered a special kind of wonder. So what is a mirage? Please find out in the following video. Let's see together. Terrible Sea of Fire. One day, from the former Soviet Union, some physicists went into the primeval forest to conduct surveys. When they reached a small range of hills, they decided to climb to the top of an almost bare hill to rest. But as they climbed to the top of the hill, they saw an unbelievable sight. A vast flat land reaching to the horizon in the north has become a boiling sea of fire with soaring columns of fire. The scariest thing is that this sea of fire is approaching them at lightning speed. These scientists were horrified by the scene at that time. Could it be that they unintentionally entered the gates of hell? They panicked and ran away in a hurry. They ran for their lives until they felt safer. But in their relentless spirit of discovery, they decided to return to research once more. So, they carefully chose the three to return to the top of the hill just now. But now there is no more fire in that place. Under the hillside, the quiet small lake is covered with a thin layer of dew, flashing non-stop, and in the distance is an endless primeval forest. In fact, this is what people commonly call a mirage. In real life, similar things have appeared in many places. The ship hangs in the air. Not long ago, in early March 2021, David Morris recounted a strange thing he witnessed with his own eyes. It was on the 4th of March at about 11 a.m. He looked out from the village of Cornwall, in southwestern England, and spotted a huge ship on the sea in the distance. But the cargo ship was not on the surface of the sea, but suspended in the air. Strangely enough, Morris was taken aback by the sight before him. I wonder if this is an illusion? Because this image was so amazing and weird, David Morris took it and posted it on social media. The photo quickly went viral on social media. Netizens talked about the event and this photo was very animated. Someone asked, "Is this the ghost ship in the legend?" Many people can be very curious. What exactly is this mirage? How is it formed? Is it real or illusory? Some people think that mirage is a type of optical phenomenon, is an image formed by the refraction of light in the atmosphere. Since the density of cold air is greater than that of warm air, it bends light towards the eyes of someone standing on the ground or on the beach. Is that really true or not? The mirage with sound. Let's first consider the ancient Chinese understanding of mirages. The ancients called the mirage, kidney chi. Mirage at sea is also known as Heidi, i.e. virtual city on the sea. Listening to the scene and the action is very magical. But have you heard of mirages that carry sound? The book, Mengshi Bai Tan, of the Northern Song dynasty records many mystical phenomena, including mirage. The book records that Ouyang Shu, a great minister of the Northern Song dynasty, on a trip to Hebei, passed through Gaotang County and stayed overnight at an inn. He said that in the middle of the night he heard the sound of ghosts and demons in the air, also heard the sound of carriages, people and animals. Every kind of sound he could hear very clearly. After hearing that, he went to ask the old people in Gaotang district and was told that 20 years ago, the same scene appeared, even in broad daylight. Everyone can clearly see people and moving objects. Locals call it Heidi. From this information, he assumed that the mirage had not only the state of the still scene, but also the moving scene, and that sound could be heard. In addition, during the Qing dynasty, mirages often appeared, which were very strange and often occurred at night. In Nan Yu notes, it is recorded that there is a sudden light on the sea at night, and the water surface is flushed with the reflection. Sailmen are mermaids in ancient books. Large groups of strange-looking conch, shellfish, and mermaids are carrying lanterns, torches, buying and selling things in the going market, and the laughter is very noisy. Continue until dawn. So according to the original hypothesis that the mirage is simply an optical phenomenon, how can the existence of the sound accompanying the mirage be explained? The mirage through spacetime of the ancients. And yet there is a kind of mirage that cannot be explained by the theory of optical phenomena. It is a mirage that appeared in Chengdu, Hebei province in June 2015. It seems to have traveled through space from ancient times. What appears inside it is not modern cities, crowded streets, traffic passing by. It is the appearance of the houses and buildings of ancient China. Some of the scenes even resemble the mythical legend, the South Tianmen. If the mirage is indeed due to the refraction of light, how does it refract ancient structures to modern times? Coincidentally, another spacetime mirage appeared over the Aegean Sea in Greece in 1954. 2,400 eyewitnesses at the time said they saw the silhouettes of ancient warriors, look like Viking pirates, dressed in ancient clothing and seemingly engaged in battle. The Vikings lived from the 8th to the 11th centuries, far from 1954. So where is the spectacle of these Vikings refracted? In addition, on June 1, 1988, June 14 and June 17, mirages appeared on the Penglai Sea many times. The longest period lasted 6 hours. At that time, many tourists who witnessed this were very surprised. Many people say that they have seen beautiful scenery, prosperous cities, heavenly beings, and horses patrolling back and forth. There are also people who say that in the mirage appear many people in ancient costumes. Someone explained that this could be somewhere filming a historical movie, and the footage happened to be refracted into the air. It was difficult for different countries, regions, and times to film and make scenes refract into the air. In addition, up to now, most of the scenes appearing in the mirage could not find the corresponding original scene in reality. A single mirage generally lasts for tens of minutes to a few hours, a few last for a few days, and some last for a year to several years. For example, Kangxi's Jiangpu County Chronicles, Disaster Shang, once recorded, in the 8th year of Jiajing, there are 3 islands and 3 peaks side by side. Then one day they suddenly disappear into the sea. 3 mountains merge into one, floating in the air. People see it from afar, discover the castle dimly in fantasy, 3 days like that. This again raises a difficult question for the theory of atmospheric refraction, because it cannot explain why the mirage can last for 3 days. We know that modern humans have been using optical lenses for only a few hundred years. It is not easy to sharpen a lens without distorting the image. Therefore, it is extremely difficult to achieve the conditions that would cause the atmosphere to refract the scene. Requires maintenance of conditions on all aspects of the atmosphere. For example, the density of the atmosphere must remain constant for several days, which is not possible. Parallel universe theory. Experts and scholars from the University of Birmingham in the United Kingdom have conducted a series of research and analysis on the mirage and proposed that the mirage may be an image of parallel universes caused by the chaos of time and space. Parallel universe theory refers to the existence of multiple spacetimes in the universe. Each spacetime coexists, and operates according to its own laws. In general, there is no intersection between time-spaces, it's just that time is fast and slow, before and after, but in a certain situation, a time-space intersection can occur. The phenomenon of time-space chaos arises. In other words, a mirage is a true representation of another space, under the movement of matter, under certain conditions, which is reflected in this space of ours. Although this theory is currently only a hypothesis, and cannot be concluded, using it can explain the phenomenon of mirages that carry sound, travel through time, and can last several days. Whatever it is, the phenomenon of mirage remains an unsolved mystery. So in your opinion, what do you feel is the cause of the mirage? Please leave us a few comments. For now, bye and see you soon.